begin in a comfortable seat. Yeah. So I like to sit on a blanket. You can choose any comfortable seat that feels good to you today. And then as you settle in, let's turn our palms up. And as we turn our palms up, we invite this opportunity to receive from our practice. And see if you can even soften into the palms of your hands, offering this gentle letting go in the hands of all the things that you've been carrying, all the responsibilities that you juggle. And as you lighten the load of the hands, you invite this opportunity to receive. You might even find yourself rocking a little bit from side to side and front to back to see if you can find center. Center is that place where the spine is nice and tall, the sit bones are grounded into the earth beneath you. We'll settle in for a couple of moments of seated meditation. And I'll share with you a reading called The Fruits of Our Practice. And I'll invite you into this message throughout our practice today, remaining open to receive in the palms of our hands. Despite our pleas for ease and safety, there are many days when reality doesn't quite line up with what I choose. Breakdown, letting go, surrendering even the illusion of control. Breathing into the unknown, and sometimes that is what life holds. Practice doesn't bring an end to pain or suffering or challenge, but it hones our willingness to experience the moment and sometimes see perfection unfolding in ways that were not big enough for us to plan. Practice isn't about achieving a goal. It's not a means to an end. Practice is a way of looking life in the eyes and saying yes to all of its gifts. Practice keeps us awake when we would be asleep and reminds us it's the journey, the unfolding in this moment. It's the journey that reveals the truth and not the destination. So begin to feel your exhale draw deeper and letting this exhale even soften the hands more to receive the fruits of this practice. Receive the gifts that are planned, perhaps beyond what we could predict. And lift your hands up to your heart. And call an intention into your practice. What brought you onto your mat today? What energy would you like to call into your life? And then with an exhale, bow to the wisdom of your heart. And with your inhale, lift up nice and tall. Let the light back in as you blink your eyes open. Interlace the hands. Press the palms up towards the ceiling as you straighten into the arms. And then just inch one palm at a time as you reach your shoulder blades up and away from the pelvis. Then notice the weight that you've been carrying on the shoulders. And see if you can lighten up that load a little bit. Good, and then just swing the arms in front of you, continuing to interlace and sway the palms from side to side. Good. Release the grip of the hands, interlace at the base of the spine. Send the arms straight as you lift up through the chest, and then maybe even one shoulder at a time. You start to unpack any heaviness at the base of the neck, giving more space for the fruits of our practice. Good. Release the hands to the tops of your legs. Now let's take some big shoulder rolls up and back. With each roll, feeling this lightening in all the corners of the body. Good, and then switch directions. Good. As you come back to center, if your legs are crossed, switch the crossing of the legs. On an inhale, lift nice and tall through your spine. And with your exhale, drop your chin down to your chest. And then just really slowly with these micro movements, start to gently roll the head from side to side. With each roll, the movement might become a little bit bigger. But try not to run from any sensation. Opening this dialogue between the mind and the body. Using your body's way of communicating through sensation as your teacher for this practice. Following your body's cues. Good. Start to let these neck rolls become even bigger here. And if there's a place in between that calls your attention, you might even pause there. Good. And once you feel satisfied here, drop your chin back to your chest. Lift your head up nice and tall. For Baddha Konasana, soles of the feet together. And just catch the shin bones with your hands and begin to rock around your sit bones. Feeling this bowl of the pelvis rolling in all directions. And then perhaps you invite the belly, the chest, the shoulders into these circles. And the next time you rock forward, we'll switch directions. Not seeking anything, just being with these small movements in the body. Good. And the next time you come forward, sit up nice and tall for Janu Shirshasana. Left leg extends long. I'm going to take my left leg wide and right foot to the inside of the left leg. And then let's turn our torso over that bent right knee, inhaling nice and tall. Stay heavy in the right sit bone, and as you exhale, slide left hand down, left leg. Swim right arm up and over. And we're just gonna let this movement flow almost like seaweed. Take the right hand down behind you, sweep the left leg up and left arm up and over. Good, so we'll just flow with the breath, exhaling to fold forward, inhaling to lift up and back. So not taking any full expression, starting to invite the spine in all directions. And with each breath, the movement might become a little bit deeper. So let your body invite you deeper and then respond to that invitation. And as the body invites you deeper, this might begin to turn into moon gazing pose. So with your inhale, you might lift the sit bones up, give the glutes a little squeeze, and the exhale becomes that fold. Inhale, lifts up, opening left side body. Good, and exhale to side bend. Good, let's take 2 more rounds with your own version at your own pace. Tuning in so deeply to the body's needs. Good. And the next time you find your seat, we'll take the right foot and step it down and send that left leg straight out in front of us. Good. Step your left palm down towards the base of your spine so you can lift up nice and tall. And then take right elbow to the inside of right knee and start to turn towards your left shoulder. See if you can stay nice and tall in the sit bones. Good, and if this is feeling reasonable to you, you can internally rotate the right shoulder. Okay, so turn the thumb down, wrapping that right armpit around the right leg. And then maybe you sweep the left arm across the base of the spine, and you might catch the bind in the hands. Okay. If that happens for you, lift your breath up into the chest. One more breath here. Good, and then unravel back to center. Great, send the right leg long. I'm going to take my right leg wide. Left foot to the inside of right thigh bone. Turn your torso over the bent left knee. Inhale. And then as you exhale, slide right hand down right leg. Take the big side bend, staying anchored in your seat. As you inhale, step left hand down, sweep right arm over. Right, so just being gentle as you begin. Using this ease as your guide. Letting each breath be an invitation to explore the gifts of this practice. And as your breath becomes deeper and your movement becomes deeper, this might begin to turn into moon gazing pose. You step the left hand down with the inhale, lift the seat up. Good. Exhale, lowers the seat into the side bend. That's it. And just take a couple at your own pace, with your own breath, responding to your own needs. Good. Taking one more cycle of breath here. No rush. As you come back down to your seat, step into the left foot. Take the right leg straight out in front of you. Step the right palm towards the base of the spine. And as you take the left elbow to the inside of the left knee, start to turn towards your right shoulder. So turning away from the legs. And staying nice and tall in the spine. And if you'd like to try that bind on this side, then we'll internally rotate the left shoulder. You might wrap the left armpit around the left knee, and then drape the right arm across the base of the spine. The hands might touch, and maybe they don't. No attachment to the outcome. Inhale into the chest. Good, unravel. Let's step our legs nice and wide for a straddle. You can orient yourself on your mat in any way that you need to for space. And let the toes turn straight up. Inhale, lift up nice and tall, and you might stay right here. With your exhale, you might begin to hinge forward. See if you can keep the spine nice and long as you walk the fingertips forward, and eventually you'll meet the boundaries of your physical body. And when you get there, just let the head bow. Bow into that sensation. I like to sway a little bit from side to side, but if stillness feels better to you, then listen to that call. And notice with each exhale, if the body becomes less rigid, if you can explore deeper into the boundaries of the body. The mind, instead of controlling, becomes a witness. Just observing your experience without trying to control it. One more breath here. Good. Slowly walk the hands back up. Take the hands behind the knees to step your feet back to the mat. And we'll come to tabletop when you're ready. So I like to pad the knees with a blanket. Let's begin to rock through our cat and cow, inhaling to lift up through the chest, lifting the gaze, soften the back of your throat. And then exhale, pick up the belly, tuck the chin, and round your spine. And inhale, lifts the gaze. And exhale, turns the gaze inside. Good. Follow the breath into those spacious points in the body. Turning in towards the heart. Just savoring this moment, this powerful time with yourself. Good, 2 more cycles of breath. Being conscious of how you show up for each breath. How you show up for life. Good, 1 more exhale here. Good, come back to a neutral spine. Curl your 10 toes under for toe stretch. And start to walk the hands back to the knees. That might be plenty. Or you can sit your body weight onto your heels, breathing space into the arches of your feet. And from here, we'll take eagle arms. Both arms come forward, giving yourself a hug, right arm on top. Stack the elbows and lift the backs of the hands towards each other. Maybe the palms connect. Good. Inhale, lift up through the elbows, any bit. And then the exhale, draw the elbows in towards the body. Good. 1 more time like this. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, draw in. Good. Inhale back to center. And then unravel the arms. Come back to tabletop. Uncurl the toes, maybe even circling the ankles. And before we move to the other side, let's take puppy pose. We're walking the arms forward to send the back of the heart into the front of the heart. And see if here you can wrap the shoulder blades away from each other. Deep breath here. Good. And stepping back into the hands. Curl those toes under again. Maybe the feet will be a little more receptive this time. And walk yourself back onto your heels. If your hands are free, we'll take eagle arms, left arm on top. Stack the elbows, lift the backs of the hands, or take palms to touch. Inhale, lift the elbows any bit. Exhale, draw elbows in. One more, inhale, lift up. Exhale, draw in. Good, inhale back to center, unravel the arms, stepping back to tabletop. Good, circle the ankles if that feels good. And we'll drop in for one more puppy pose, walk the hands forward. And see if you can access the upper spine, that place between the shoulder blades. Good, walking back into the hands for Malasana, child's pose. Stepping knees wide, sinking your hips back into the heels, bow the forehead down. A resting pose that's always available to us. Good. Reconnect to your exhale. Great. When you feel ready, we'll step up into Adho Mukha Svanasana, downward facing dog. Toes curl under, hips lift up. And you might even pedal the legs out a little bit as we meet here for the first time. Listening to the language of your own body. Good. And then start to slowly walk your feet up towards the top of your mat. Taking opposite hand to opposite elbow, rocking a little bit from side to side here. Good, release your hands and roll yourself all the way up to stand. Great. So we'll step into our left foot and begin to come to the right tippy toes and maybe lift the right leg up in front of you. Good. Take a deep breath here. Make that left glute, that standing glute, activate any bit. And then as you're ready, lift your arms up towards the ceiling. Okay. And we're just going to take this right leg and swing it out towards the right. Yeah. Good. And then without using the hands, see if you can hug the right heel up towards the body. For Vrikshasana tree pose, if you need to reach down and catch the foot as an assist, you're welcome to do that. Okay. Instead of dumping over into the left hip, see if you can press the left thigh bone into your right foot. Press the right foot into the left leg, reaching up nice and tall. Get a deep breath here. Good, and then try without using your hands to release the right leg. Coming back where we came from. Yeah, good. And then take the right knee out in front of you. Inhale. Good. As you exhale, we're going to sweep the arms back and just tap the right toes behind you. Good. Inhale takes us back up to stand. Right knee towards chest. Exhale, swing the arms back. Tap the right toes, engage right glute. Inhale, press down into standing legs and lift. Good, we're going to try one more time. Exhale, sweep it back. Good, inhale, lift back up to chest. Good, take your right foot and now step it behind the left leg. And then take your left hand to right wrist and big side bend over to the left. So opposite of me. Good. And then use your breath to breathe space into the right side of the body. Good. Inhale back to center. As you unravel, bring your right knee back to your chest. As you exhale, we're going to tap the right foot all the way back. Take your time. And inhale up into crescent lunge. We're just going to take a few little pulses here. Exhaling down into crescent. Inhale, lifting up. Good. Exhale, down. Inhale up. One more time. Exhale, down. Inhale up. Swing the back heel down. Open the arms, palms flip up. Virabhadrasana 2. Yes, a warrior 2, palms are up so we can draw the shoulder blades down. And then get a little lower than you think you might be capable of. Good. Inhale, let's straighten that front leg a bit. Lift the arms up overhead. And exhale, lower back down. 3 cycles of breath. Stay in the moment. Inhale, lift up. Nice and strong. Exhale, lower down. One more time. Inhale, lifts up. Exhale, lowers down. Good. Inhale, straighten left leg for Trikonasana, triangle pose. Left fingertips come forward. And then lower left hand to the floor or a block. And then just take that little twist, right fingertips reach up towards the sky. Good. See if you can anchor the back heel even more. Good, that's it. One more breath here. Bend your front knee. Inhale back to warrior 2. Exhale, windmill the hands down. Take your time as you step back to down dog. We'll move through our first vinyasa. Inhale to plank pose. Exhale, lower halfway or all the way. Inhale, scoop up the heart for cobra or up dog. Exhale, press up and back to downward facing dog. Good, take a big inhale breath here. And then as you exhale, step or float your feet to the top of your mat. And bend your knees, inhale, rise all the way up. Good, exhale, hands to the heart. Great, let's step into the right foot, coming to the left tippy toes. And so we're gonna try this again, yeah. Lift the left leg up. Good, hold steady in your balance, focusing the gaze, and maybe the fingertips reach all the way up. Staying centered, open left leg to the left. That's it, squeeze right glute. And then squeeze the left heel up and into the body for Vrikshasana. And if you need to use the hands as an assist, do that. Good, and then see if you can press the right leg into the left foot. Yeah, big breath here. Strong and steady, without any attachment to how it goes. Great, we're gonna come out of this the same way we got here. So release left leg, out to the side. Hug it back towards center, inhale. Exhale, sweep the arms back, tap the left toes. Inhale, rise back up. Exhale, back and tap. Deliberate with every movement. Inhale, comes back up. Good, one more time. Exhale, back. Tap left toes. Inhale, rise up. Good. Now let's take the left leg behind the right. Take the right hand to the left wrist. Side bend towards the right. Good, staying anchored in the feet. Using your breath for space. your next inhale breath, unravel back to center. And as you exhale, we step the left leg all the way back, crescent lunge. Inhale, rise up. Good, exhale, drop in a little lower. Inhale, press up. Exhale, drop down. Feel the strength of your legs as they awaken. Inhale, lifting up. One more, exhale, lower. Inhale. Good, swing the back heel down. Open up, palms flip up. Good. Inhale, rise up, straighten the front leg, and then exhale, lower down. Inhale, press down into the feet to lift up. Exhale, lower down. Using the weight of your own body to build strength. Inhale. Good, and exhale. That's it. Straighten the right leg for Trikonasana. Reach right fingertips forward. Lower right hand, lift up left arm. Good, and see if you can press down and away with that back leg. Good, deep breath here. Pressing down into the feet. Inhale, rise up, Virabhadrasana 2. Exhale, lower the hands. Step back to down dog. Inhale, rocks forward to plank pose. Exhale, lower halfway or all the way. Inhale, scoops up the heart. Exhale to down dog. Nice work. Big breath. Good, this time take a slow walk in your hands all the way back to your toes. And roll yourself all the way up to stand. Good. Let's step our feet wide on the mat, turning the toes out. And then as we descend into bent legs, the kneecaps trend towards the toes. And just take the hands onto the legs and we're going to sway the shoulders side to side. Yeah. Good, continuing this journey of unpacking. Unpacking all that we carry that's heavy, that we try and control. Just enjoying the fruits of our practice. Good, one more time. And as you come back through center, let's parallel the feet. Inhale, sweep the arms up. Exhale, hinge forward from the hips. Hands to the earth or catch the outer legs, drawing yourself in. Good, and just letting the back of the neck dangle nice and heavy. If bending your knees and a little sway feels good here, you're welcome there. Everything is optional. Good, taking one more deep breath here. Good. Bend the knees. Press down into the feet to rise back up. Great. Step the feet a little bit closer in preparation for Malasana. So the toes will turn out a bit. Inhale, reach the arms up. And then exhale, hands through heart, begin to lower down to Malasana. We're going to flow with this. Inhale, lift chest into heart. Good. Exhale, fold forward and roll all the way up. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, Malasana. Inhale, lift the chest. Exhale, fold forward. Rolling all the way up. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, Malasana. Inhale, lift the chest. Good, exhale, fold. Rolling yourself all the way up. One more time, inhale, reach up. Exhale, Malasana. Inhale, lift up tall. Good, exhale, fold forward. Inhaling all the way back up. Good, hands to the heart. Great, let's step to the top of our mat if we're not there already. We're going to bend the knees a fair amount. Hands are going to come to the tops of the thighs, and we're going to take cat-cow from here. So inhale, scoops the heart forward, and exhale, rounds the spine. From standing, we can do this with a little more movement. Inhaling, lifting up, turn the tail back, exhale, round. Good, and then let this start to become as organic and natural as the body wants to move a couple more cycles. Because if you're just riding these waves of the spine, good, one more time. Inhaling and exhaling. Good, inhale, arms all the way up. Exhale, bow forward. Good. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, bow. Bend the knees. Inhale, rise up. Hands to the heart. For breath of joy. It's a great way to energize for our day ahead. Feet can be hip distance or wider if you like. So breath of joy is 3-part inhale and 1 part exhale. Yeah, and there's some arm swings that go along with this. But breath is more important than perfection. Yeah? So I'll show you and you can join in as you're ready. So it looks something like this. Inhale, 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 exhale. Inhale, 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 exhale. Inhale, 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 exhale. Inhale, 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 exhale. 2 more, inhale, 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 exhale. 1 more, inhale, 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 exhale. Stay here. And step back to your down dog. Nice work. Landing in your down dog, just notice how the body and the mind feel. We're going to move into pigeon pose. Starting right knee to right wrist. Slide the left leg straight back. Good. Inhale, lift up through the chest. Press down into the top of the back foot. And then as you exhale, begin to make your descent. Finding a place for the forehead to land, so it could be your hands, or it could be a block or pillows, or anything you have at home that you could set your head on. As we continue this journey of unpacking, we now unpack the hips. And if you find that remaining still causes you to clench the jaw or the muscles of your eyes, then invite a little bit of swaying movement, right? Showing the body it's okay. It's okay to feel. It's okay to experience some level of discomfort without having to resolve it. It's the courage to breathe when everything else inside of you wants to flee, wants to run. Good. Take your next inhale, filling up, and sigh up the exhale. It might even be audible. Good. Inhale back up into the hands. Take your time as you step back to either tabletop or down dog. And as you're ready, we'll move to the other side. So left knee, left wrist. Sliding right leg straight back behind you. Good. As you inhale, lift up through the chest, press down through the back leg. And as you exhale, begin your journey down towards the earth, finding that place for the head to rest. And finding either stillness or that little bit of sahaja, spontaneous movement. Remaining in the courage to breathe instead of trying to run. Remaining in that place of turning in instead of seeking from our external circumstances. And perhaps what begins to unfold is much bigger than we had even planned. Bigger than we even were capable of predicting. Inhale. Sigh it out. Good. Walking back into the hands. And coming to tabletop and just letting the spine and the rib cage lift up and around in big circles. Keeping the arms straight, keeping the legs as is, and switching directions. Good. Back in tabletop, inhale, sweep the right fingertips up towards the sky. And as you exhale, thread the right arm underneath the left armpit, sliding your way all the way down into thread the needle. Good. Pressing into the left hand as if you're going to roll yourself onto your back. And see if you can breathe space between the shoulders. With your next inhale, unravel yourself, reaching the right fingertips back up to the sky. And exhale, both hands land. Good, let's try the other side. Inhale, left fingertips, reach up. Exhale, thread left arm under right armpit, threading it through all the way down to rest the head. Pressing into the right hand. Soften the back of your throat. Good. Inhaling to unravel yourself, lifting the left fingertips back up. Good. Exhale, both hands down. Great. Lie all the way down onto your back. And as you get there, step both feet onto the mat, hip distance apart. And take the arms down the sides of your body for a couple of rounds of bridge lifts. So we're just going to cycle through the spine before we hold. Using your inhale, start to peel up the hips. Lift up the arms. Give the glutes a nice squeeze. And as you exhale, be deliberate about rolling each vertebrae back down onto the mat. Arms come down. Good. Inhale, lifts up. Press down into the feet. Make the glutes work a bit here. And then exhale, roll back down. Let's take 2 more cycles with your own breath. Inhaling to come up. Exhaling to roll down. Good, one more time. Inhale, rise up. Exhale, roll down. Good, this time keep your arms down the sides of your body. Inhale, roll up. You can stay here or start to wrap your upper arm bones underneath the chest, maybe clasping the hands for bridge. Giving the glutes a nice squeeze. Good, take 2 deep breaths here, leading from the heart. Good, if you're on your upper arm bones, roll them out from underneath you, and then slowly start to descend. Good, draw the knees in towards your chest. Keep the right knee into your chest, sending the left leg long. And then gently guide the right leg across your body for a twist. Almost as if you're treating the body like a sponge. And you're just wringing it in both directions here. Inviting less effort and more ease at this point. Noticing if you can lengthen the exhale breath. Good, with your next inhale, coming back through center. We'll switch sides, taking the other knee into your chest. And then gently guiding it across the body for your twist. Letting the first couple of breaths settle you in. And then be in this pose without having to change anything. With your next breath coming back through center. Good, give both knees a big squeeze into your chest. We'll take Ananda Malasana, happy baby pose, sending the soles of your feet up towards the ceiling. And catch the pinky side edge of your feet with your hands. Good, deep breath here. Just letting this moment of dialogue with your mind and your body bring your attention to anywhere else you'd like to take your practice. Using the next couple of breaths to move in your own way if you need an inversion, if you need any other movement. Perhaps what you're needing is a couple of extra breaths in Savasana, and we'll meet you there. When you're ready for Savasana, the legs will extend nice and long. Arms will rest down the sides of your body with the palms face up. Softening the soles of your feet, muscles between your toes. Resting your ankles so much that the feet might even rest out to the sides. fronts of the legs, drop heavy into the backs of the legs. Releasing the weight of your pelvis. Soften the belly. Feeling the freedom of emptiness in the palms of your hands. Notice if the shoulders soften down and away from your ears. Invite space between the top and bottom teeth, resting the little muscles of your eyes. Letting go, surrendering even the illusion of control. Breathing into the unknown. This practice isn't about achieving a goal. It's not a means to an end. This practice is a way of looking life in the eyes and saying yes to all its gifts. This practice will keep us awake and reminds us that it's the journey, the unfolding in this very moment, that reveals our truth. Linger a little bit longer in your exhale. Vision how you'd like to show up for your life today. How will you show up for yourself? How will you show up for others in the world? Feel yourself embody the intention that you set at the beginning of this practice. With your next breath, let there be a slow awakening in your fingertips and your toes as you become fully alive again. And as you're ready, slowly begin to roll over to one side. And use the strength of your arms to lift yourself to a comfortable seat. Feel your palms meet at your heart center. As we offer up a devotion, we offer up the effort and energy of this practice to someone or something in our lives. Inhale, reach the arms up towards the sky. Exhale, open the arms, sending your effort out. Again, inhale up through the heart, palms together. Exhale, open up, letting go. Back to the heart. Pause here, inhale. Sigh out, exhale. Inhale for Om. Loka samasta sukhi no bhavantu. May all beings be happy and free, and may our thoughts, our words, and our actions contribute in some way to the happiness and freedom for all. The light in me honors the light in you. Namaste.